All right, and speaking of that air quality, let's get over to Amber. Those shots outside are telling that story.
Yeah, so not only are we dealing with bad air quality, but we also have some dense fog. You can see it right here with our next weather air quality map, but I do want to point out and show you the colors. The yellow means that we have unhealthy air for sensitive individuals, a lot of that near the coast of LA County and also inland Orange County, and then some parts of the Inland Empire. Then the oranges, that is unhealthy air, and we're really seeing it in a lot of our inland communities, like some of the foothills and also downtown LA and the parts of the Inland Empire. The good news is that we're going to start to see a little bit more of those offshore winds later today, so that should help kind of push that air back toward the ocean. But right now we're also waking up to a lot of clouds. Look how thick the clouds are. Usually we could see the ocean here. We're just seeing nothing but a sea of clouds. This is our Malibu camera, so this kind of paints a picture of what we're dealing with this morning. This is why that dense fog advisory continues up and down the coast until about 9 a.m. today, and that's because visibility down to about a quarter mile or less. We could barely make out some of our sky cams this morning, which can't even really show you because it is just gray. So our dense fog advisory continues till 9 a.m. and then those offshore winds start to pick up. That's not only going to help clear away some of that stagnant air that we've had the last few days, but it's also going to help warm temperatures up inland. And then we're looking at temperatures warming as we head into Saturday. By Sunday, we begin a little bit more of the cool down from a system to the north of us, and then we could see the return of Santa Ana winds at the early part of next week. Here's a look at our visible satellite so you could see our next weather visibility. We're down to less than a mile for LAX, for Carson, Long Beach, Fullerton, Santa Ana, and also Laguna Beach this morning. This is why that dense fog advisory continues. Not only is it foggy, but it's also pretty chilly in some spots. So grab the jacket, grab the layers. We have low 40s in Santa Clarita, 48 for Burbank, 49 for Riverside, 43 for Fullerton, and then as we head toward the rest of the day, we will slowly start to warm up. But temperatures this morning, believe it or not, a little bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was much colder, but it's still really chilly this morning. No matter how you slice it, it's just our temperatures were a lot colder. And now that we have just that blanket of dense fog overhead, that's helping. With our high visibility futurecast, it shows that by the lunch hour, even later on this morning, we should start to see some clearing take place thanks to those offshore conditions. Some beaches may still struggle to clear, and then overnight we'll see a shallower marine influence moving in, but we still have a fire weather outlook to tell you about because of those offshore conditions, especially for Santa Clarita and Thousand Oaks. So the fire weather conditions will increase because those winds will continue to dry out the atmosphere as we head into this upcoming weekend, as those offshore conditions really start to pick up. And then we're looking at those winds flipping back to more of a sea breeze, and that's why temperatures will be cooler as we head into Sunday. So Inland Empire, 80 degrees today, then going down to the low 70s by the end of the weekend. Valleys, upper 70s through tomorrow, and then low 70s as we head toward the start of next week. But any way you look at it, we are staying dry for the next 7 days. Kalina?
All right, Amber, thank you. Let's get you out to this crash on the 101 South before the 10. The left lane is blocked off, and you can see backups heading into and out of the downtown area this morning, including this spot as well. Also have a crash that popped up, big rig involved here, southbound 605 before Firestone. Middle lanes are off limits in this area. This is about a 15-minute ride from Washington to Firestone. And then this is still causing an issue as well, southbound 110 before Sepulveda. It's a car that flipped over a couple times, left lane blocked off, speeds are down to 9 miles per hour. That is slowing you down coming off that 405. The rest of the LA area, of course, Sepulveda Pass slowing down. You can see it live here in our next traffic camera. Lots of volume out there. Orange County are still pretty quiet, but the Inland Empire, I have this road work 15 south from Maine to Joshua. One lane is open. Overall travel time, though, about 34 minutes between Bear Valley to the 215.
Time for the Chips for Kids Toy Drive. This Friday, we're broadcasting live at Walgreens in Thousand Oaks. Bring a toy and help support Chips for Kids.
Now you can get your KCAL news, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.